Okay, what if you could walk away from your car lease without taking a hit to your credit? It's what hundreds of Bay Area drivers are doing to save thousands of dollars. NBC Bay Area's Vicki Nguyen goes in depth tonight with how it works and what you need to watch out for.
You gonna come see in the car?
Okay, Yvonne. Here we go.
There we are.
Here we go.
With 7 grandkids,
This is a kid mobile.
and a growing business, John Colbison needed to dump his Cadillac and fast.
The Escalade was a 7-seater, and we needed a 12-seater.
But he had a year left on his car lease, so he turned to LeaseTrader.com. The site connects people looking to get out of a lease with those who want to take one over.
We've got a lot of people out there who come to us because they're dealing with some financial and economic issues.
Spokesman John Sternal says layoffs, foreclosures, and the economic U-turn affecting many drivers has doubled Bay Area business since 2007, as drivers find out they don't have to keep paying for a car they can't afford.
And you walk away with no harm to your credit, and you don't have to pay any more on your lease.
Colbison says it saved him $6,000.
And no problems with your credit?
None whatsoever.
The company says demand to take over a lease is 4 times higher than the need to get out of one. And it's not just for the cash strapped. It's an appealing option for drivers who want the latest ride. BMWs and Mercedes are the site's most popular listings.
What's the catch?
Honda, Nissan, Infiniti, those lease companies, if you're with Honda Financial or Nissan or Infiniti, they will sometimes require the first person to stay on the lease as a guarantor.
That's right. Some car companies want your name to stay on the lease, and if the second person defaults, you could be on the hook for that original lease. But Sternal says the company runs a thorough credit check on potential lessors, in addition to the one required by the leasing company. Another caveat, the transfers can take longer than expected.
BMW, it takes you only 3 days to transfer a vehicle. A company like Toyota, on the other hand, takes you almost 70 days.
That was the only pit stop in Colbison's case. He says it took about a month to get rid of his lease, but in the end, he wound up with the car he needed and left behind about a year's worth of payments on the one he didn't.
It's absolute relief.
Vicki Nguyen, NBC Bay Area News.
Now, investigators at the DMV say make sure you don't confuse services like LeaseTrader with subleasing, which is where you may pay for a lease under someone else's name. That type of subleasing is not legal.